We're here to get some answers.
Yes.
We're here to ask some questions.
Yeah.
One thing is absolutely clear to me, and I think to everyone on this panel. I, for one, firmly believe in City College of San Francisco.
Yes.
I firmly believe in the importance of the community college system in the state of California and how critical it is to higher education and the opportunity for our young people to succeed. From nationally acclaimed classes here at City College, a nursing and radiology program for more than 16,000 students enrolled in English as a second language, City College is the glue that keeps our workforce vibrant and our culture vibrant in this area. But there is a private, nonprofit, federally authorized agency that's threatening to shut all the doors of City College that the college tries to open for students. I know that the solution to City College future are in this theater today. And it is so very true that sometimes it does take a village. Chancellors, professors, students, graduates, and elected officials all gathered here to provide perspectives that, taken as a whole, will move us forward and over this hump known as the ACCJC. Dr. Barbara Benno, the president of the private nonprofit, the Accrediting Commission for Community and Junior Colleges, declined our request to participate. Her lack of responsiveness is emblematic of part of this problem. Now, she cited active litigation against the ACCJC as a reason to stay away. But all we have to do is look at the likes of Jamie Dimon at JP Morgan Chase, who, even though there's any number of lawsuits being filed against that institution, he does not shirk from coming before Congress and testifying as he should. At the time Dr. Benno wrote us, there were 2 lawsuits filed against the ACCJC. And I understand that as of today, there is now a 3rd lawsuit. These legal battles concern the ACCJC's decision to threaten City College with closure next July. The decision was flawed, according to the office in the Federal Department of Education, which also declined to be here today. There is a glaring weakness in the federal rules that empower the department to review the work of the ACCJC and to issue recommendations that require corrective action by this nonprofit, but do not allow the Department of Education to overturn an accreditation decision that it says is flawed. The department, through the Assistant Secretary of Post-Secondary Education, has only one hammer, and that is to deny ACCJC certification, which is up for review this year. Now, the Secretary of Education can give the ACCJC a year to fix its shortcomings that include a lack of clarity and consistency on sanctions and the makeup of its review team, which, in the case of City College, had a conflict of interest and not enough academic representation. To underscore the troublesome actions of the ACCJC, last month Dr. Benno asked community colleges to send letters of support to her so she could forward them to the Department of Education. I subsequently asked the Department of Education to consider that Dr. Benno was subjecting college chancellors to a loyalty test. I'm deeply concerned about the potential intimidation and overzealousness of the ACCJC. Is why are 89% of all the sanctions that are imposed nationwide imposed by this ACCJC from the years 2003 to 2008, and some 64% of all of the sanctions nationwide imposed by this ACCJC in 2011-12. That's the fundamental question that has to be answered. While the Assistant Secretary will make her certification decision in February of next year, there are still many unanswered questions. Prior to that, department staff and the National Advisory Committee on Institutional Quality and Improvement will issue recommendations to her. But again, it's an advisory body, and the recommendations that they make are not binding. The staff recommendation will become public around December 7th, while the committee will meet in Washington, D.C. on December 12th and 13th. Many of us here have submitted comments to the Department of Education. Many of us will attempt to attend that meeting to give commentary to the advisory committee. But again, they are only advisory, and as such, their recommendations do not necessarily have to be followed by the Assistant Secretary or the Secretary. As I mentioned earlier, the 3 lawsuits have been initiated to seek to void the ACCJC's sanction on City College. So you can take the upcoming certification decision, the lawsuits, and the ongoing efforts by City College to again earn ACCJC accreditation and hope that among these efforts, one of them will stop this bad dream, or should I say, the nightmare in which City College would close. Collectively, we know there are 85,000 students that attend this school in its 9 campuses. These are 85,000 students seeking a better life, seeking an opportunity to succeed in college, and this institution cannot be shut down. This forum is for those of us who don't want to sit and wait. So students, tell us why City College is important to you. Teachers, let us know why your institution is important and why your instruction, your department is vital to the Bay Area. And those of you in the community college administration, tell us how to make the accreditation process fair and supportive of its mission of teaching and learning. Representative Eshoo, Senator Bell, Assemblyman Amiano and I intend to run an orderly forum, one that will result in a body of perspectives and facts that can be taken to the Department of Education in further support of a fair accreditation process.